This is DJB. Welcome back, Photocritic TV, episode number 44. And for those of you that don't know, and if you would like some photographs critiqued, just go to the website, photocritictv.com. Just submit them. It's totally free service. I'm a photographer here in Melbourne, Australia. You can have a look at my portfolio, djbworldphotography.com. If you don't have a look, I don't care. Don't have a look. It's not my problem. Who's this one going out to? We've got photo critiques and dedications time.
It's like love songs, except photo critics.
With people and photos instead of songs. Shut up.
Yeah.
Who's it going out to?
This week's winner is Leonie Lewis.
Well done, Leonie. Well done. I hope this has made your week, because you're going to be getting this on Monday, and I hope you feel good about it. I feel good for you, because I never get one dedicated to me. Because Aaron doesn't like me that much. Anyway.
I don't even think you're a fan.
Probably not. So guys, what we're going to try and do is we're going to in the future, we're going to try and keep the time down. So we're going to less crapping on. We're going to try and do this in 5 minutes, 5 to 7. So that doesn't leave as much time.
Do I still get 7 seconds to look at mine?
You still get the 7 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
OTB on photograph 3, 7 seconds.
So due to cutbacks, I don't lose 7 seconds.
You don't. Cutbacks do not affect you this time.
Okay.
All right, you're lucky though. Okay, so we've got 2 people today for episode 44. Steve, and Steve's from Cape Town in South Africa, and he's shooting with a Fujifilm HS20 EXR. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that's a SLR where you can detach the lenses or not, but Steve's saying photos were taken on a cloudy day during a random walkabout, and he's trying to improve his composition skills. Excellent. Composition is the most important thing with photography. Trust me, it's not about the gear. Anyway, Steve, first shot.
It's a little bit about the gear.
Well, you got to have a camera.
Yeah.
That's about it though. Just get a camera. Just get a basic camera, and then you can start working on composition. Hold that thought. Okay. So, Steve, first shot, excellent. Why do I like it? Good light, sharp image, good focus, and your composition is actually quite good. So you've placed the subject, being the bee, roughly on the top third line and the left third, so apply the rule of thirds well, and the lighting is great. The white balance is good, it's not too bluey, it's not too yellowy, and it's simple. So when we're talking about composition, I always look at it in terms of balance, simplicity, and what else do I look at?
The photo.
Balance, simplicity, and the rule of thirds a lot of the time. Okay, so rule of thirds is just a good way to align the basic elements of the photograph, and you've done that well. There's no distractions. I know exactly what your subject is. Good shot. Next one, Steve. So this one, again, the composition is good, but obviously here the metal cage that bird is in is a little bit of a distraction. So there's not much you can do about that unless you
release the bird.
Yeah, open the cage, let the bird out, photograph him. I like where your head's at. So what I probably would have done here is this. I think you're actually showing not enough of the bird, so it just kind of looks like I feel like I want to see more of his head. So maybe zoom out, step back a little bit. Apart from that, it's also a little bit overexposed, so a little bit too bright, and the colours are a little bit washed out. So if you're shooting in manual mode, which you should be, increase your shutter speed a little bit, so let less light in, and those colours will become richer as they become less washed out, okay? And apart from that, the composition's good. I like the fact that you're not placing the subject in the centre, so awesome. But step back a bit and show a bit more of the subject so we can work out a bit more about the shape of that whole bird, rather than just kind of like a neck and a head. And the head actually looks like it's the same size as the neck, so it kind of looks like his whole head and neck is like one big tube.
What?
Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. So, you know what time it is, Steve? Photograph 3 time, and that means Aaron's here to do his thing that he doesn't get paid for. OTB on photograph 3. What's been happening?
No, what?
What's the most exciting thing that's happened this week to you?
This.
Okay, so what we do here is Aaron's the guy behind the camera.
Okay, wrap it up.
Right, so okay, he's that guy, and he's never seen the photo before. I'm going to give him 7 seconds, and he's going to tell you what he thinks OTB, which means off the bat. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, take him in.
Oh, no purchase on that. Sorry.
Not tag it. Oof, that was tight.
Sharp.
Here you go. You may need to pinch that. You know how to use a pad? You know how to use a pad. 7 seconds.
Okay.
Shut up and look at it.
Sweet Tooth Jenny now has an any.
What is that? Where does that phrase even come? Where does that phrase come from? Did you just make that up?
No.
What was it from?
From a book.
From a book?
Yeah.
What's the book called?
Far Out Brussels Sprout.
I love that book. When I was a kid, can you say exactly what you said just before?
Sweet Tooth Jenny now has an any.
Why? How does that relate to this?
It totally relates to it.
Sweet Tooth Jenny now has an any.
That's right.
What's the any?
Because like sweet, eating something sweet, it's gonna knock out your teeth.
Okay.
The B's too much.
That's not
sweet.
a B, I don't think. Doesn't look like a B.
There's a B there.
It could be a B.
There's a B.
It looks like a weird. Look at it. Kind of looks more like a bug. There's probably a B there.
I think it's B.
Shut up. So you're saying that is Sweet Tooth Jenny?
He's had too much pollen. His teeth are gonna fall out.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Do I have to explain everything to you?
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about half the time. Steve, good shot. This is my favourite one of 3 that you submitted. Lovely. Do you know why? The colours are awesome. The light is awesome. It's very pastel-y. It's not too bright. It's not too dark. And you haven't lost any detail in the sky. Check out that sky. Nice and blue. Still see detail in the clouds. And the foreground is well exposed. So good lighting and good placement of the subject here. What I would have done is this. One thing to improve. Bottom right hand corner, you've got a little bit of the brick from the wall or whatever it is that's just in front of you there. Frame that out. So lift your camera up a little bit and to the left so that we can only see the garden and the sky and the flower and everything else. So that, to me, that part of the brick doesn't really belong in the photo. Thanks, Steve. Come back again. We'll see you soon. You know who's up now? Do you know?
No.
We have a clue. Selva. Welcome, Selves. She's from Dublin.
Dublin?
She's from Dublin. Okay, so Selva's shooting with a Lumix 5. Do you know what Lumix 5 is?
No.
That's not a Canon. It's a Panasonic. I think
It's a camera though, yeah.
It is a camera. Yeah, she is taking photographs with a camera.
Yeah.
Just to make that clear. So Selva's saying she's getting a bit experimental here. Experimental photographs, moving camera while shooting. Okay, so in other words, press a shutter button and move to kind of intentionally blur the image. So first one is a glass of soda drink from top, orange background, camera moved 90 degrees. Okay, cool. This is most of these shots are really kind of abstract, so I will try and analyze them as best I can.
Give me a look.
You would never know that.
You turned off the pad.
Oh wow, sorry about that. Slip the finger. You would never know that's the top of a soda can, would you?
It looks like warm liquid goo.
It does actually, doesn't it? Okay, so Selva, cool photo. I mean, it's very experimental, to use your words. So yep, I like the colours, and I kind of like what you're doing there. And if that's kind of, that's obviously what you're going for, so you've done it well. I don't know really what else to say. What do you reckon?
That's goo.
Would you frame that and put it on your wall?
It's a lot of red.
But you like goo generally?
Yeah.
Generally speaking?
Yeah.
Yep, so you would. Do you like that? Is that a good example of goo? Or
If it was purple.
you don't like red goo?
Not a big fan of red.
Okay.
Makes me angry.
Makes you hate the world?
Yeah.
Okay. So this shot...
I like it though.
You like it? Okay. Selva, this shot... Cool. So, I mean, normally when we're taking photographs, we're trying to kind of eliminate the blur. and obviously you're trying to introduce blur here for kind of an artistic effect. So it's hard for me to kind of look at this from a technical point of view in terms of how sharp is the image, because obviously the image is not sharp. In this particular shot, what I would have tried to do is actually, because you want to try and show that you're moving at speed here, but you want something to be sharp, and maybe keep that tree blurry, but try and get the background sharp somehow. So I don't know how you do that exactly. Maybe it's a focus thing. Don't know, I like what you're doing, but I'm just going to comment on one thing. The horizon is actually going down to the left, so keep that straight. And your last shot, this is cool. This actually almost looks like a painting, and very abstract once again, but I like it. So we see what Aaron thinks. Why not OTB on photograph 6? That last one there. It's like columns.
It's Windows desktop wallpaper.
It is actually, yeah. You should submit that to Microsoft. They may pay you like $1 or something for that.
Or you could just pay me.
Yeah. Why?
Because I said it looks like a desktop.
Okay. So white columns, camera move vertically. Yeah. Nice, Silver. Nice. It's kind of difficult for me to comment on that, but I did my best. What can I say? I can only do my best.
What?
What else?
It's just washed out with colours, maybe saturate.
Too white, you reckon?
Yeah, a bit too white. Introduce a
more contrast, more blacks.
Go into digital imaging and sort of make it more purple or blues, or a bit like make it look like a desktop wallpaper image.
Okay. So you want more colour?
Yeah, it's a bit washed out.
What if the columns are white?
Doesn't matter. Any colour you want.
Colour them in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Get a texter.
Thanks for your input. That's it. What? You done?
That's what I do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's it, everyone. That's it for episode 44. We'll catch you next time.